I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Colby Rebel Show. I am your host, Colby Rebel, where my goal tonight is to make that connection or answer that question for you. So let's all get settled in and just get into those call lines as soon as you can. 310-997-4966. 310-997-4966. What an exciting show we have tonight. Going to take your calls on air and let's just see what's going on, right? We have a couple things coming up that I do want to talk about. We have a very, very special event. A really good friend of mine, an amazing medium. She has really dedicated hours and hours of her time, of her energy, not only helping others to heal, but as an organizer, as a promoter, as a publisher. And she has been having her own personal struggle battling cancer. So we are all coming together to help Allison Gannon. And this will be this Saturday, March 12th. It is an all-day event, you guys. You can grab your ticket. And by getting your ticket, you are supporting Allison, her cause, her journey, and really just kind of helping her realize how supported she is while going through something so difficult and challenging, and yet she still really charges forward and continues to fight. So I'm just going to show you that one more time so you have an opportunity to look at the link to grab a ticket. But there are just some incredible mediums doing this marathon. We have Lisa Williams, Colin Bates, Janet Nohavec. You know, we have Cheryl Murphy. I mean, there are so many here that you can see. You could stay all day, you can jump in, you can jump out, but I encourage you to get your ticket. It's for an amazing woman, for an amazing cause, for an amazing medium. And again, she has done so much for our community. This is just a small way that we can all come together to help her. Okay. And then a couple of things coming up. We do have another beginners platform demonstration workshop. And this is going to be on Tuesday, March 29th. And I'm really looking forward to this. So you may say, what is beginners platform? Basically, it's when you're an intermediate or an advanced medium, you start to read for groups, large audiences, groups. I know many of you know I travel around the world, having the opportunity to do platform. But this is a way to get you out there, a way to start understanding it, talking about it. It's a virtual workshop, but I'm very, very excited about it. The tickets are going actually very fast for this, so grab your ticket. Another thing that's coming in is raise your vibration. I love this one. This is going to be Tuesday, April 5th. And this is a workshop that is just going to help you understand, how do you raise your vibration? How do you make that connection? How do you stay in alignment, sit in the power, really ground all of the essentials that are needed to make a strong connection, just connecting to your higher self, to your guides, just understanding, having a little more clarity around your life. And so this is going to be a workshop definitely just geared towards that, raising your vibration, different ways, plays and tools that we could use, that sort of thing. So many callers in the call line. So if you recently got through the call line, I'm just going to ask that you hang up so that we can bring in other new callers, people who haven't had a chance. Maybe they're trying week after week to get in, and we really would love for them to have an opportunity. But let us see who is here. Here we go. If you listen for your area code, then no, please do me a favor. Let's turn off those external noises, the ringing, dinging, blinging, Let's go ahead and just have ourselves surrounded in a nice quiet space as much as possible. No earbuds, earphones. They just make a distraction. Have that phone up to your ear and know who is it you want to connect to, or what is that question you would like answered. And I will do my absolute best to either bring forward that loved one or answer that question for you. So here we go. Let's see. How about 302? Hey, 302. This is Colby. Who is this?
Donna Cox.
I'm sorry. Who is this?
Donna Cox.
Hi, Donna. How are you?
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Bit.
Oh, you're nervous. Don't be nervous. It's okay. What can I do for you tonight?
I met some girl today, and she told me about you. And
oh,
we were talking about my child and her child. My son was killed 16 years ago.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure you'd love to hear from him today, huh?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So Donna, I feel like I'm just kind of tuning into him. You know what's interesting? I just feel like there's a youthfulness to him. I don't know, like a youthful energy, a youthfulness. Do you understand that around him?
Absolutely.
And he really gives me, I definitely feel like he had to have been known for his beautiful eyes. I just feel like I see these eyes and beautiful eyelashes a woman just would love to have.
Absolutely.
And he really shares with me, there's just an incredible sensitivity to him. You understand that, Donna? Just a real sensitive young man.
I do.
And
Absolutely.
and just not a fighter. I just do not, very much a peacemaker. Do you understand that around him as well?
Yes.
And I think what's interesting is like, it's kind of interesting. I don't know if he was in the middle of something when this happened, or maybe trying to break something up, but I keep feeling like he was on the side of peace for this.
Yes.
Okay. Because that's what I get from him. Also, one thing too, and I believe you know this, but I think initially when this happened, I feel like people were trying to say, or maybe it was the officers, I'm not really sure, but trying to say that he was up to no good. I mean, we know he wasn't.
Yes.
We know that's not true.
Yes.
But I feel like based on the circumstances, that was what was projected to you. But, he just says, Mom, you know me. You know I wasn't like that. He's a good kid, a good young man. And again, just someone who very curious. I mean, I don't know if I've had someone who asks more questions about everything and anything. He's so curious, he loved to kind of just talk your ear off. And not everyone's ear. I think it really is just you, Mom. I just feel like he'd love to kind of talk with you and ask you questions. He really comes across a little more maybe quiet or shy, I think, when it comes to other people he doesn't know, right? But I really feel like with you, he feels like he would ask a lot of questions or be a big part of wanting your insight on things a lot.
Yes. He looked up to me.
But I also, this is going to sound so crazy. I mean, I don't know, but would you even remotely understand a connection either to rapping or music for him or
my God. Oh my God. Yes. Oh
okay.
God. Yes.
Because for some reason I was hearing Vanilla Ice and I'm like, what is happening here?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I can't believe you just said that.
Oh, well, he said it, not me, but he gives me a sense of making music. He gives me a sense of, always putting things together. I just feel like, Donna, he's got so much love for you and so much love. I don't want to be too insensitive, so you don't have to answer. But do you know if there's a connection to gunfire by chance with him?
Yes.
Because cross gunfire.
I don't know whether he actually crossed the gunfire part, but he liked guns at a time.
Okay, got it. Okay, but not part of his passing then. Not crossing guns.
No.
or
No.
somebody else having guns. He just enjoyed.
Somebody else, yeah, possibly was the other person, possibly. Or
Okay,
not the person. I
right.
don't want to say too much.
No, that's okay. That's okay. But the sense I was getting was that there may have been guns at the scene or a crossfire or something
Yes,
like this. Okay.
yes.
But I just know for him, he really shares with me. He had the biggest ideas. I just think he was going to take care of you. I feel like he was going to be a
Mhm.
superstar and just make sure you were taken care of. You know what I mean? And
Yes, I do.
I just know also, I do feel like he loves pets. I'm curious, did he leave behind a dog by
hmm
chance, or was there a dog, a family
His
dog?
his
Prior?
his pet report
Okay.
was about this dog of his aunt's, and I found that after death.
Okay, got it.
So
Okay.
I relate to that.
Yes, because he really
Yes,
shares with me loving animals, loving his dog, that
mhm,
sort of thing. But I also know
absolutely.
too, he makes me feel like you have, I'm gonna a pendant or a necklace that
Oh my God,
you
yes.
rub or
Oh,
you touch. Does that, you understand that?
it's his ashes. It's his
Yeah, that
ashes.
was
Yes.
you. That all right. Yeah, I was gonna go there, but that's okay. He
Mhm.
lets me know he knows you touch this a lot, like you rub it a lot, and that makes him feel good. He lets you know that he's right there. Okay, and he
Uh-huh.
really just shares with me of letting you know that he's with you. I don't know if there's an anniversary or you would understand a celebration, but he's also
Yes.
giving me a sense that we're marking an anniversary, a birthday, a celebration, something like that. Would that connect for you too, Donna?
April 2nd.
Okay. Just
April
know
2nd. Yes.
just know that he's okay. He's okay.
I know that.
I
I
feel
know
like
that.
he's always rapping for you. He's
Yes,
always
yes, yes.
always like
I
coming up with rhymes. He's a
oh yeah.
writer, very much a writer.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
and just know that, and he's also kind of, I don't know if goofy is the right word, like likes to make
Playful.
people laugh. Likes to make people laugh. Do you
Yes,
know what I mean? And he
yes.
really just shares, he just gives me a real warm sense that although I feel like he's extremely quick-witted and isn't afraid to kind of stand
Mhm.
up for himself, he just really
Not at
makes
all.
me feel like whatever happened that night, he was not looking for a fight. And I think that's important for you to know and his family to know.
Yes.
And he was just out, him and his friend were just out doing their thing. And there's just some sort of weird ambush or weird like attack. There's just
Uh-huh.
something that to me, they were not out looking for anything like that. They were just kind of caught off guard. But he lets us know that,
Oh
he's
my.
doing just fine. Also, he's showing me, these were goosebumps. I don't know if you're watching, but he gave me goosebumps. He's showing me an inscription you did. I don't know if this is on a tombstone or an etching, but he gives me a sense of a saying. So does this connect? You understand like an inscription or a saying that's around him? It's something memorialized, either a
Now I'm
tombstone
free.
or a picture.
Now I'm free.
Now I'm
Yes.
free. Okay,
I'm sorry.
okay. That's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but I feel like you have that somewhere with. He's giving me goosebumps because he loves that. It's crazy. Did he have a tattoo as well, Mom? Do you understand tattoo connected, or did you get a tattoo for him?
No, half the state got tattoos of him of his name after and a cross after he passed
Okay,
more
got
than
it.
probably anyone.
Okay, got it. Because he really shares that. Well, what's interesting too is when he was even talking about the necklace, he did show a cross, but I didn't put that together with the tattoo.
Oh my.
You,
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a different necklace. The necklace I bought him that was taken from him the night that
okay, was a
of
cross.
the accident.
Okay.
Was a cross, yes,
Oh,
that I
okay.
bought for him.
Okay, so he's
And
acknowledging that as well. Okay.
I got it back.
I'm just curious. Do you have Donna, do you understand an M name, like a Mark or a Michael, and a B name, like a Brandon or a Brian? or even as a middle name? Do you understand these names connected not just to him, but in the family or his friends?
His uncle, which I've just reunited with, is slow and homeless right now, and his name's Michael.
Okay. I feel
His
like
father's brother.
your son is giving us some love or healing towards Michael. Just kind of saying, it's almost like give him a chance. I think he needs a
Oh my
chance, or
gosh.
give him a chance. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I just feel like I want you to know your son is such an angel all around you.
I
Really,
know.
an angel all around you, Mom. And I just want you to know that he always believed, he always had a lot of faith in the power of spirit, of life, of love. I think a very ambitious and passionate young man. And I feel like he lets me know you taught him that. You are so strong. He
Oh,
tells me how strong you are, and you taught him that. And he loves you so much. And just know that he is always an angel around you. Okay, Mom?
yes. Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
so welcome, and just so much love from him. And he gives me it gives me that little smile he would give you. It's almost like a little bit of a smile out of the side of his mouth, but he
You know what? It's actually at his lips. Because he used to blow kisses. He got away with everything when he would put his pucker his lips together.
he just gives me that for you, and he just lets me know that he loves you and he's with you. Okay, Mom?
Thank you so much.
You're
You've hit
welcome.
so many. You've hit home.
Oh,
Simple things. Absolutely.
you're so
Thank you.
your son is so with you, and lots of love to you. Okay.
Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a good night, honey.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Okay, here we go. How about let's do 302. Hey, 302.
Hello.
Hi there. This is Colby. Who is this?
Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. What can I do for you tonight?
I wanted to get in contact with my grandma.
Oh, your grandmom. Okay, got it. So, Rachel, what's interesting is I think you're a lot like your grandmother. So I get the sense that there's a lot of your personality that I think is like your grandmother. Has anyone told you that, Rachel, by chance?
I can see why you would say that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, she says it, not me, but she gives me I feel like your grandmother I feel like she just loved to kind of keep herself busy. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like, whether it's doing something around to kind of help you out, or to give you advice, or to make a little something in the kitchen. I do feel like towards the end, she's not able to move around too much. Does that make sense? Do you remember that around her, Rachel?
Yeah, she was always really busy, and she always best advice.
Yeah, I just feel like she shows me, that she'd love to just, she's not pushy. I think when she would offer advice, it was like in a very giving way, not to be pushy and not to make decisions for you. I think it was very much, she really gives me a sense of like trusting you and telling you make good decisions. Like she really shares with me a sense of just loving to kind of be there. She would pat your hand. I mean, I don't know if you remember, but you would touch her hand and then she'd pat your hand, like she really shares with me a connectiveness to her. You understand that?
Yeah, she would
And
always do that.
yeah. Is there the name? Would you recognize an Marie name or Mary? Also, I don't know if that's connected to her or a middle name, but do you connect to a Marie or a Mary, Margaret, that sort of name, Rachel? And
I
a
guess her
D,
daughter's middle name is Marie.
okay, and there's a D name like a Dorothy or a Doris, or do you know that name? Would you understand your grandmother having a sister?
Yeah, her sister's name is Doris.
Okay, got it. I feel like her sister may also be on the other side. Would that be correct, hun?
No, she's still here.
Is she
But she
having
does have
some
a
health issue? Okay, because I don't want to put her over there if she's not. But would she be having some health issues then?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, I feel like your grandmother wants to send her some love and some healing. So just know that. Maybe her sister's been having some things going on. So I feel like your grandmother was there to kind of take care of everyone. Do you know what I mean? I feel like
Yes.
your grandmother says sprinkles. So either you like a lot of glitter or sprinkles, or there's something where she's showing me sprinkling, like, whether it's glitter, fairy dust, that sprinkles on your cupcakes, ice cream. There's something here where she keeps showing me that. So do you remember that, or is that something about, or do you remember doing a craft with her when you were younger where you're getting glitter or doing dust? There's something here where she keeps sprinkling.
Um,
And if you don't remember it, do you remember, would you have kids and remember it with your kids or something your kids have done recently? There's got to be
I
some.
mean,
Mhm.
yeah, I can't think of particularly, but yeah, we probably did when we were younger. She used to take us to like the Christmas parades
Yeah,
and stuff
or
and
Christmas
festivals and
cookies, like
stuff.
Christmas cookies or glitter. It's I think you're gonna. I don't think that's quite it, because she's still giving it to me. I just want. You sit with it for a minute, and then if it makes sense, but just imagine either something you've done recently where we're sprinkling. So we're sprinkling, making a craft or on cookies. To me, it's something that's been done more recently because she's letting me know she's been around you and watching you. So just kind of hold on to
Okay.
that or sit with that. Okay. And I do feel like
Okay.
with her, she shows me too. She's in your bedroom a lot. And that's not to scare you or make you feel uncomfortable, but I feel like she lets me know she's in the bedroom.
Okay.
Do you ever feel her or smell her? Would you understand that?
Um, so my brother bought her house, and I know, um,
Yeah.
but that's my grandma. She always told us she would be, with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. She's always around and she has a smell. And I feel like, he will smell her or he will know that she's around. Okay. And I just
Mhm.
feel like with her, I feel like you have either a mirror from her or a perfume bottle or rose. There's some sort of connection here as well. So, would you happen to have something on your dresser that's from her by chance, or that you can remember that was hers?
Yeah, one of the pictures, when she passed away on her card was a rose.
Okay, got it. So just know that she knows that that is out or that she's with you. Okay. And I
Okay.
just feel like I know it's difficult to not have her there kind of giving you that advice, but I feel like she's still nudging you from the other side. So just kind of pay attention to those little signs she's giving you, that she loves to give you the nudges. There's something about a phone ringing. So either the phone rang, or there was a message. She gives me something around a phone, but she's letting you know there was a way of communicating to you through a phone. So I'm not sure if that rings. I was going to say, not sure if that rings a bell. No pun intended. But I get a sense where there's a ring, there's a bell, a ring, a phone, a message. There's something where it happened, and that was her trying to just let you know that she's around you. Okay.
Did it have to be a phone, or could it be like a real ring?
It could be an actual. No, to me, it was a sound. Is that what you mean? Like
Okay.
not a physical ring. To me, there's a sound that happened, an alert that happened. So it might have been like you had a missed call or something happened to your phone or something turned on and off. There's something like that happened that she's letting me know was her.
Okay.
And I do feel like she lets you know that she's with you. But it's also interesting. Did you lose a ring and then find a ring or something like this as well?
Um, yeah, my grandpa, his ring was lost, and they found it after my grandma passed away.
Yeah, that was her as well. So that finding the ring was her, right?
Mhm.
Because so I feel like that was her letting everyone know she is just fine. She made it to the other side just fine, keeping everybody in check. And I feel like she will continue to do that. Your grandmother was really the matriarch of the family. I think she held everybody together, but she really gives me a sense that she will continue to do that from the other side. Okay, hun?
Yeah, she definitely
Okay.
was.
Yeah. So lots of love to you. Know that she's around you, and I will leave that with you. If there's a way to get a message to that great aunt of yours, just to let her know her sister's around her, I know she would appreciate that. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely will. That is her sister's name.
Okay.
Darcy.
There you go. See, so she's just sending her lots of kisses. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a gorgeous night, hun.
You too. Good night.
Bye bye. Okay, let us do another caller here. How about 503? Hi, 503. Hi there. This is Colby. Who is this?
Lay.
Hi, Lay. How are you?
Good.
What can I do for you tonight, hun?
I just wanted to connect with my father. He passed away in 2006, and I
Oh.
haven't felt him around a lot. So I just wanted to know what was going on with him, if he's busy up there.
Okay, got it. I feel like with your dad, though, I get a sense with your dad, though, that he was either like a bit of a private guy, either private or traditional. Would that make sense around his personality?
Yeah.
Because I just
He's
feel
very Japanese traditional.
like a little stoic. Do you know what I mean? A little.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because that's the first thing I get from him. Also very, very particular, like either his hair, like
Yes.
very groomed, particular about certain things.
Yes.
Okay, because he really shares. Are you are you kind of messy? Can I ask? Are you? I feel
Yeah,
like
he
either
was
you're
really OCD.
I was just gonna say, and I feel like you're a little scattered, or a little messy, or a little fly by the seat of your pants.
He hated it.
Yes, he still hates it, but it's kind of funny because it's like you would just drop something on the floor and he'd say, Lay. I wonder, did he call you Lay by chance? Because he said your name twice.
No.
Okay. Because he just said it twice. So Lay, like pick that up. Don't put that there, But he also shares with me, I'm just kind of curious. Is there anyone who calls you Lay? Because it's just weird that it came back in. Or is there a child born after his passing that would have said Lay or trying to pronounce your name?
We call her Ray.
Oh, got it. Okay. So that's what he's saying. So he acknowledges this baby. I just want you to know that. Okay. So he knows about this baby. He acknowledges this baby. And I have to tell you, this must be like a grandbaby because he just really gives me the sense of seeing a softer side to him.
Aww.
Yes, very, very cute. I feel like she might be somewhere where it gets cold. Would I be correct, Lay? Or we bundle her up or something?
Yes, we're in Oregon. So,
yeah. Okay, because I saw her, or he showed me her with like a little hood on and it's tied around her head.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So he loves seeing her, and she got the biggest little dimples and the biggest giggle, like a big laugh for a little kid, right? Little baby. So he knows that, and he's around her. I also just know, the thing is with your dad, I want you to know, it's like, I think you might not feel him as much, because he's not a guy who likes to intrude. Again, that kind of private person. But I do feel like he gives you numbers. Either he was good with numbers or had something financial going on with him, because I feel like, or a penny pincher, but he shows me that he gives you numbers. So I think if you start looking at numbers or repeating numbers, I think you're going to start to see that he's around you so much more.
Okay. He was into gematria. He was superstitious and he loved numbers.
Yeah. He keeps showing me the number 7. It's almost like I want to say a 713 or 713 or, so
that's funny because I was supposed to be born 7/7/77, but I came out on the 15th.
Oh my goodness. See, so just know that these numbers, when you see them, that's him letting you know that he's around you and that he's with you. Okay.
Okay. And there's a blue jay that comes around, and I
kind of had, I don't know, I thought maybe that was him
I
telling me that
absolutely,
he's around.
I absolutely feel like that is him around. And I just feel like too, for some reason, I don't know if your dad was a smoker, but it makes me feel like he wasn't super healthy. I don't know. Does that
He
resonate?
was not healthy. Yeah.
Okay, because he makes me feel like there's some lung issues and just things kind of going on where the breathing, there's just some things like that, he understands that maybe he could have done a little better at his health, But I
He
do.
died from liver complications.
Okay. I just know with him, he really shares with me, and I know you know this, but I definitely feel like he shares a lot of love. He loves to read, your dad. I think this guy could read everything and anything, So I feel like he'd love to kind of look things up, read. And I feel like that sense of curiosity is something you take on as well. So it's like when something
Yeah.
ponders you look at it, you Google, you open it up, you research. And I feel like that quality that you have, you get from your dad, right?
I was having problems with my mom,
Mm-hmm.
and she kept telling me that our relationship was over, and I prayed to him many times to have her come to her senses and try to see me for who I am. And
Yeah.
she was really paranoid about me, and so I asked him to guide her, and I just hope that he helped her.
I feel like he will. I think a big part of this, Lay, is I feel like you're a very spiritual person or a very connected person. And I feel like that might be a little intimidating for your mom or a little scary for your mom, right? Because I think there's a big openness you have and an understanding. Your mom, I feel like, has a fear of death. I'm not sure if she's talked about it or explained things, but I feel like she's superstitious in a different way than your dad. Do you know what I'm saying? And so
Yeah.
I just feel like all you could do is be you and send love to her. And it's just it's not that you can't be yourself, but maybe have an agreement where if she's not comfortable talking about something, we just don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. And
Yeah.
she doesn't have to fully understand. I definitely feel like there's going to come a day when she really will reach out more and be much more open. I think right now she just gives me a sense where I feel like it's just you're tapping into her greatest insecurities. Okay. And I think just kind of tune into her with love and just allow that grace to come in and I feel like you absolutely commend it, and I feel like your dad is going to be there to help you guys. He shows me a ribbon being tied around you both, like a ribbon being tied around you both. So I do feel like he is there's something that I feel like is going to happen that is going to connect you to or reconnect you to. Okay. So one of the things here, if there's a little bit of advice, if you don't mind, Lay, your dad gives me the impression that you can be a little stubborn. And I feel like he's just saying, look, this isn't with your mom. This isn't a situation about being right. It's a situation about being loving. And so just try to have some of that peace with your mom is very regimented in her beliefs, very, very strong. Okay. And so rather than trying to change her beliefs or change who she is, I feel like just allow yourself to kind of be gentle with her. And I think that's your dad makes me feel like that's going to help a lot. Your dad laughs only because do you know how many arguments he avoided by just saying, "You're right, honey. You're right. Yes, you're right." So he's suggesting we try that a little bit and see if that doesn't help. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Lots of love to you, hon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, let us do another caller here. Here we go. Let's see. Let's do a 941. Hey, 941. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hi, Colby. This is Beth.
Hi, Beth. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing okay. How are you tonight?
I'm doing okay. What can I do for you tonight?
Well, my nephew He just passed away tragically last Friday morning, and
Okay.
I'm seeing if he has a message for us,
Okay. And are
for
you
maybe his mom
okay? This is so sudden. So
or me.
are you sure you're okay if I try to connect to him?
I'm positive.
Okay.
I'm
One of the
positive. Yes.
just a couple. I feel like one of the first things. I just really feel like one of the first things he says to me, the passing is so quick.
Yes.
I don't think this is something he did to himself. This is something that happened to him. But I feel like it's
Yes.
so quick that he doesn't want anyone to think that there's pain. To me, there's just it's a very quick experience. And so I feel like one of the most
Yes.
important things is he doesn't want anyone to understand that, to think that there's pain. I feel like it's an instantaneous transition. The other thing too, there seems to have been an impact. And
Yes.
so
Yes.
I feel like he lets us know, like, he wasn't his soul was already kind of coming out of his body right prior to that moment of impact. So again, he's not
Yes.
feeling something. I wonder if there's I don't want to I really want to be very sensitive here, but would you understand something connected to his neck by chance, a neck or a head injury, or do you not know? And I won't go into it if you don't. It's okay.
It's okay. He was in a car accident going at
Okay.
a very fast speed,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
he had a chest trauma.
Yeah. It makes
And
me
he was
Yeah, it just makes me feel like this is so quick. And again,
Yes.
I wanna say I really want to say painless, even though there's a chest trauma. There's just something very quick here. And I think what's hard is that I think that's going to be the hardest part because you guys are it's so graphic. The scene is graphic, the situation is graphic, but he says do not hold on
Yes.
to that. Please do not hold on to do not hold on to what we saw, the penetration. Don't hold on to this, okay? It very much
Okay.
is very much it's so weird. I mean, in a way, when we said we didn't see it coming, even though I know it's like he drove right into it. Like I didn't see it. Like I just don't want us to hold on to it. Also, please, his mom is going to need some time. She's still in very,
Yes.
very, very much shock. You
Yes.
know, he's around her, but she's just so numb at this point. She's not seeing it, feeling it, and I just feel like just letting her know that he loves her so so much. Okay, I feel like he brought
Okay.
so much joy to this family. I when we talk about
Yes.
someone, and he's a young man, like it's I just feel like he brings so much joy and he makes me feel like he left behind family members though. Maybe it was do you understand if he had a relationship or was in a relationship at the time of this passing?
No, I don't. I don't know if he was. It was a one-car accident, though. He was
Okay.
in it alone,
Okay. Okay.
and
I just feel like he might have
eh,
been seeing someone. I don't know if it's possible, but just I feel like he was enjoying that person. So if there's a way to get the message to that person, just saying, listen, I want you to know I was enjoying our time together. So I'm not, I know that
okay.
might be hard to kind of sort out who that would be, but I kind of feel like there was someone. But I also know that
Okay.
I just get a sense from him. There are some people that may tell you that it takes time to transition or it takes time to get to the other side or any of that. And that is just not true. It may take time for the
Oh,
medium to connect to that spirit just based on how
right.
communicative they are. But he didn't have a problem talking. So he is
No.
he is very easy to talk to on the other side. He is
Yeah.
already there. There's no I don't want anyone to feel like I don't want anyone to feel guilty, he says. So I feel like, he was
Yeah.
having fun. I think he was having fun that night. I think yes, he was driving fast. Yes, he was being a young man. But I feel like he just doesn't want people to feel guilty about the situation. Okay?
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
something about the
Can
road. There's something about the road he was on too. I don't know if there was some ice on it or we have got a curve. To me, there's something about the road that he was on. So
Well, he was on. It was at 3:55 a.m. He
Yeah.
was showing. He was doing a live video,
Okay.
and at 4 a.m. they were already working on him, and he got off around Melrose, I believe.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
we don't know because it's investigation. I think there might have been a big curve
Yep. To me, there.
getting off the freeway.
Yeah. To me, there had been a curve. To me, there have been. It's interesting. To me, there have been a curve. Also, his rate of speed. But I kind of feel it's weird.
Yeah.
I almost feel like there might have been another car kind of coming in, or there just seems to be something where it's so quick and getting out of the way, something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
But I also know if you can tell mom,
Yeah.
he will send her 355 just to let her know he's
He will
okay
send-
and he's around her. 35, but
Okay.
he doesn't want that to be, and that's not a sign for her to be sad and think of the passing. It's the sign of his graduation. It's the sign that he's okay. It's the sign that he will forever be around her.
Okay. And
Okay.
my brother, his grandpa had passed away. Do you think he was there to meet him?
It's not even just the grandpa. There's a grandmother or great grandmother with him as well. So there were two people right there with him.
Okay.
Do we have the name Elizabeth in the family?
That's me.
Oh, that's you. Did you say
That's
that was
me.
your name when I answered the call? I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, okay. Because
No, I said Beth.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
said Beth because
okay.
everybody always says I look like a Beth, not Elizabeth.
Let me just see something. Hang on one second. I just feel like, do we have an L name, Beth? Is there an L name? A Laura, Linda, Lorraine, even a middle name? What's his mom's name? Can I ask? He's there's something around mom.
His mom's name is Heather.
Heather, what's Heather what though? Heather Lynn, Heather what?
I don't know. Heather Ann, I believe.
Oh, okay, okay. There's an L name. So just again, I don't know. Maybe his mom will know.
Okay.
Got to be something in the family, though. I feel like, but just hold on to it. But I feel like he's letting us know that he's around everyone. There's a Bill or a William. Like I just feel like he's like, hey, these are the people I'm saying hi to. So,
well, I had his ex stepdad was a Billy, and there was a video that the news people had put out in LA, and it shows everything. And some people have sent it around. I've tried to keep that away from anyone to see.
Yeah. What's interesting though is I feel like there may be something around the mom filing a lawsuit or fighting it. There's something there with that. So just kind of look into that. Maybe there'll be something changing the law. Okay.
That's what we hope, because we don't know. We don't know anything. I thought maybe there was a police car behind him.
Yeah.
And getting out. We don't know yet. We haven't even had his funeral or anything yet. He just got taken up to his.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just want to say, I know it is so sudden and all of this, and I don't know. There's something about this kid that's going to be quite a legacy. You will see. He made quite the mark.
Okay.
And he will continue to make quite the mark. And I see him having a lot of friends. I see a lot of people getting tattoos. I see a lot of people honoring him. I just see a lot of, I think he is, he gave me a word. I don't want to say it on air, but he liked to get people going. And I feel like he will continue to get people going. And he's just with a lot of love and a lot of passion. Okay. And I just feel like there's something around music with him. I think he likes harder music. So I feel like he's going to send music to his mom as well. I don't think he's going to send her the hard stuff though, but I feel like he's going to send her some music to let her know that he's around. But, if you don't mind giving, her my love, give her his love. She's going to need a lot of time. All of you are, and I'm sorry that it's so traumatic, but I do feel like there will be some positive and good change coming from this.
Okay.
Can I ask his name though? Because I keep also getting a B name, but I'm not really sure his name. Do you mind just sharing his name with me?
No, his name is Tristan.
I love that. What a beautiful name. Okay.
Yep, Tristan King.
I just feel like there is going to be a sense where Tristan, he's going to challenge his mom to be strong in ways she never thought imaginable. But I feel like she's going to continue.
Okay.
She's going to continue to fight for her son and for his rights and for change. And I feel like he was put here to create change. And I feel like this will be accomplished. But when we do have his funeral, he is just asking for fun. He wants music and fun, laughter. I know this is going to be extremely difficult. And I wonder if do you know if he has a sister? Or do we understand a young sister connected to him? Or a young...
I was just reading something that he had posted. This girl posted, said that he always called her the sister that he never had.
Okay. Can you just tell her he sends her his love? Lots of love to her. Okay.
Okay.
Beth, I want to thank you for calling in. I know not too many people would, especially so recently. And I'm not, and as a medium and the ethics and integrity, I wasn't so sure I was going to attempt to connect, but this young man is a good heart. And I feel like he really did want this message to get through, especially to his mom. And I just want to thank you for being so caring to kind of offer to call in on something that is so difficult. Okay.
Tell him I love him so very much.
Oh, he hears you.
I appreciate you, Colby.
He hears you, Beth. He hears you. And my heart goes out to you guys. Okay. My heart goes out, but just know that he's going to be with you guys. I promise. Okay.
Thank you very, very much, Colby.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Much love to you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, everybody. That is the end of this episode. That's a hard one, isn't it? And it's a hard one, but it also shows that our loved ones can communicate very quickly from the other side. They really can. And we do have to check, is she okay hearing from him? Is it okay to continue? And we want to do that with love. But I want to know that all of your loved ones are around you. They are with you. They send you the messages, and I know you pick up on them. So when you're getting it and you're feeling it, please know that they are with you. Okay. Lots of love. I will see you guys next week. And thank you guys so much for the reviews, for the stars on Facebook, for the love that you give, for the support, for the calling in. And I'll see you guys next week. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Colby Rebel Show. Be sure to follow Colby on social media at Psychic Rebel. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, please head on over to iTunes to leave a review to help Colby grow the tribe. Colby is an international psychic medium, teacher, best-selling author, and speaker. She is a master teacher of the Lisa Williams International School of Spiritual Development and is the owner of the Colby Rebel Spirit Center in Los Angeles. Visit colbyrebel.com.